Alright guys, we're on hat cam now.
On hat cam? Gary vision. It's DPTV.
DPTV. I'll try that, Ron. I like it. Actually, the image is going to be upside down, so I can get to the camera controls, but I have no problem with the software rolling it back over.
Couldn't you just mount it on the top of your cap?
I did, but I mounted it underneath so I can see what my eyes see, because I want to use this when I shoot. Okay. That little one I had, that's my barrel cam. I tape that under the barrel.
I think DPTV should have a segment or a show called "What Would Muncie Do?"
What would Muncie?
What if I get one of those aerodynamic enough to put on an arrow?
I don't know.
That'd be cool to mount on an arrow and shoot a deer with it.
Well, that
the arrow, watch the arrow fly and hit the deer.
That may screw you up.
What do you think you are, Kevin Costner, Robin Hood? I know I'm in Sherwood Forest, but that doesn't stop me from not losing my Midwest accent. I saw his band. He has a band, and they performed at the Gibson tent in Las Vegas at the CES show. His band was actually pretty good. What's the CO2 canister for?
Huh?
What's the canister for? Leg vest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's inflatable. I take mine along, that way if the guy's not used to having that many, we got one, you know what I mean?
That looks like nice comfortable one to wear too.
Huh?
Looks like nice comfortable one to wear.
Oh yeah. You have to wear it to be legal.
Yeah.
Okay? But if I wear a regular jacket, it's coming off. It's going to be laying beside me. So this I put on and I forget about it. It's like my handgun when I forgot about it and drove down to the Baltimore airport with it.
That's never good.
Not a good thing, no.
You don't have a sense of humor about it.
No. And then I thought, well, do I want to be the good guy and tell security I screwed up? And it's like, wait a minute. You drove 50-something miles into Baltimore, all right? Pick up your passenger and get the hell out of Dodge, you know what I mean? Just check your taillights, make sure none of them are out.
So I just bought some waterfront property and I put a brand new house up. And I decided to paint it neon yellow. What the fuck? Well, it goes good with the red roof.
Oh, we are doing audio also.
Supporting members section, the uncensored area.
I can beep it. I can believe it. If you want to get up and dance naked, I can blur it.
No, let's not do that. You know, half the screen would be digitized. What good would that be? It's a shot of the neon yellow house.
The hat cam is on the neon yellow house.
Damaging to my property value. You know that was his wife that did that. Huh? You know his wife that did that. Wife? Yeah. Oh, it'll look good. You get used to it. It'll look like we're in Miami.
I tried that on top of the visor when I was shooting, and all I got was sky because it's a little bit of tilt on the camera.
There you go. Small but rusty. And borderline. Close. Quarter inch?
Yeah, not quite a quarter.
Throw him out. Here comes the Marine Police to come check this guarantee.
Now there we might have one. Now we're doing something.
Guarantee, by the way. Guarantee we get stopped before we go in today.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Every time I've ever seen them on the water, they stop me.
They didn't stop me when I was up there. They went by us.
No, really?
They were kind of like just, I don't know what they were doing.
I don't know. They stopped me and my buddy Barry earlier this year. As we were going into, as I was coming up to the dock, they stopped me.
Do I need a fin number?
No.
I was going to say if I do, take me back.
I don't think you'll be fine. I have a boat license on the boat, so everybody should be able to crab.
We could call an internet lawyer.
You could just go online and get. We could go on the iPhone and get your PIN number.
Yeah, I just don't know how bright the light is on the bottom here.
Well, we'll see.
I know in 13 foot it was ugly.
Deep water right here.
Looks like he's working to get that one in. Oh.
Move it.
Move it to the other
Shoot the
side.
shit out of that fish.
Huh? No, go ahead and leave it here. Go ahead and leave it here.
Something tore that fish up, huh?
Yep. Looks like my dogs were out here. See what the dog got, the piece of corn?
Yeah.
Huh.
Chewed open a corn cob and he's chewing on it.
Eating it the way you're supposed to. Chewing the kernels off.
I know they sure didn't like that watermelon.
Huh?
They sure didn't like that watermelon.
What?
The watermelon.
Oh no, neither of them did. They were circling it and it's an adversary.
Yeah, the first ones I did underwater, I took a real small baggie like you put jewelry in. Tied that on, taped it on a string and put a weight underneath it. Drop it down in the water and start throwing dough balls in to bring the minnows into it. Actually, that wasn't the first one. The first one, the baggie leaked. And the cameras don't work when they get underwater. By George, I think we got one. it's laying a little bit now the way it looks.
Huh?
It looks like it's laying a little. It doesn't look like...
The waves?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's getting any rougher.
I don't think they are.
You don't?
No, I think it's choppy.
Well, it was worse than this when Al sunk his boat, wasn't it?
I wasn't out here with him.
Oh.
I don't know, but it was pretty choppy out. I know that.
I think we put in up there.
The Gold Point.
Yeah. How's the bait looking?
That wasn't real chewed up.
Huh?
That wasn't real chewed up.
Only got 5.
Yeah, we need one more.
Male or female, do you want?
Not that jellyfish.
Wow. That's an ugly thing. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Can you crab in Delaware at night?
It's a little freezer burnt.
Huh?
A little freezer burnt.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's good for a year and a half, though, so I think you're still okay. I think it's good for a year and a half, so you should be okay. Hold on.
No, you're good. I'm just saying, be careful. Just coming in.
I don't think he's gonna make it. You're not charging by the measure, though, right?
Yep. I get paid by the crab whether it goes in the basket or not.
That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. What would Mutsy do?
What would Mutsy do? He would talk about a time he was on the Y and he was out with king crabber. And the two of them, what happened was... No, Ron's going to tell me that's because of the way he pulled it. Yeah, I went in there.
Motor seems to be running good, Ron.
It does.
Oh.
So much for laying down, huh?
I will give it to you. It's rougher here than it was back there.
Yeah, I mean, this is white caps.
Huh?
White caps are.
Yeah. Nah, ain't gonna make it. Next one. Next one's gonna have a crab.
All right, I'll go for that.
Okay.
Next one.
How we wrong?
You meant the next one.
Keep saying next one, you edit it out.
It's almost like predicting the end of the world. Somebody's got to get it right.
I hope I never meet him. See him on a documentary.
There you go.
There's the Marine Police.
Let's see if he swirls around. Let's see him.
No, I ain't gonna make it. He's got really short points. Look at that.
Yeah.
But he's a nice looking crab. Forget it, boy. I want to get a hold of you. You don't get a hold of me. Hey. Now there is a safety crab. I'd like to keep you, but I can't.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Next slough.
Will we get 2 on this run?
Yep.
Or 1 on
Is this going to be the crab cam? No, crab cam's up there. We might have a picture of a muddy bottom or just a bare chicken neck. There's a lot of rope on this, Tom.
Crab in there.
Yeah, we might have something on the crab cam.
I think that's that might be.
Hold on once. Crab cam is no longer camming.
You never know when it shut off.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you don't.
Drop it in again?
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's a hit and miss thing. Hey, that was a legal one in the crab cam too.
Yeah.
She was crabbing when we put her down. She was doing it. I think, unless it got the shits of taking a picture of my leg. Let's see what the hat cam's doing. Hat cam's still camming. There's a nice piece of property.
I know. Jane keeps pointing it out to me.
Looks like a real fixer-upper.
That's what we like. We like the fixer-upper.
What would something like that sell for here, Ron?
300,000 probably.
You gotta be
25.
You gotta be shitting me.
A waterfront. I mean, it's underpriced. If that was up in Jersey, you'd be looking at $500,000 easy. That's a teardown.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
On the water?
I got it. I got Pepsi up here. I'm sucking on. Thank you, anyways.
Here.
You want to pull them next to this run and try a different spot? Might be a little calmer up in the path up there. It'll work.
There's going to be a lot more boats up in there.
Hey. That's where it fell off a ladder.
That must have hurt.
Huh?
That must have hurt.
Yeah, it did. But not as much as hitting the driveway. And I would never hit that damn driveway if the rain spout wouldn't have let go.
Don't make it like they used to.
I felt the rain spout giving in. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to be hurt and put a rain spout up. I'll just be hurt. This one over here, that's a single barrel shotgun, took that out. I was cleaning it while I was babysitting my little brother, and I set him on the table, and he decided he was going to be Superman and jump off the table. So when I dropped the gun, you know how they lock together on the hinge pin? That went into my leg.
But the kid learned some colorful language at that moment too, didn't he?
Yeah. I got even with him later on. I stuck my finger in his eye. Yeah. The interesting part was unrolling the meat that it dug out. There was still hair in it, you know what I mean? It's like, son of a bitch.
I wrecked on my road bike. They had to scrub the gravel out of my
Yeah.
motor.
I
That was no fun.
don't ride a bike for that reason.
Bicycle. You're not supposed to fall down a bicycle.
Oh yeah, well I meant motorcycles. I watched these guys going down the road. My brother had a Honda Interceptor, and he took off on the road one night. He said he seen the cop. He started slowing up. The cop asked him, he said, how fast were you going? He said, where did you clock me at? He said, I got you at 90. He said, well, before the bridge I was well over 100. And I asked him, I said, Alan, do you ever think of what's going to happen to you if you fall off that bike? He said, that thought comes before you go that fast. He said, I know what the destiny is. I am not that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm a thrill seeker, but I like to do it with calculated odds.
There's a good chance you're going to make it through.
I'm thinking, Tom, I'd like to run that other bank.
All right, we haven't tried that yet. Give it a shot.
So what we'll do is we'll pick up this side and move it, and then come back and, you know what I mean? Rather than having 30 traps on the boat going through the rough water is what I'm thinking.
All right.
Does that make sense? I mean,
Yep. There's only about 5 traps over on this side though, right?
I think there's more than that, isn't there?
See, this ain't, well, we're going with the wind too. We're not going into the waves, but I don't think it's nearly as rough here as it is out there.
I agree with you.
Huh?
I agree with you. The water's a little shallower back there too. I think that has something to do with it.
I've been a little more nervous doing this in this chop with the way the motor was running yesterday.
It would have been stolen because it would have been coming lifted too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you're not going into the waves here either. You're running the backside of them.
Just away from that trophy, bud.
What made the little holes up there in the sand where we boarded the boat behind it?
For getting the crabs or something.
Is that what it is?
Tom, one of your traps is way out here. Huh? One of your traps is way out here.
Yeah, the whole string of them's out there. I see 2. See 3, 4, 5.
I don't get it. Are they ours or no?
No, they're ours.
Huh?
This is our string right here.
Yep.